Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive into the fascinating world of coins. Today, we'll be exploring the 1995 P. Washington Quarter Dollar. This coin may seem ordinary at first glance, especially if yours is in circulated condition, but like all U.S. coins, it carries history, design details, and collector interest that make it worth learning about. Whether you found one in your pocket change or inherited it in a jar of old coins, the 1995 P. Quarter has a story to tell. The Washington Quarter has been around since 1932, when it was first issued to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1995, the Washington Quarter design had been in use for over 60 years, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in American history at that time. The 1995 issue is part of the pre-state quarters era, before the famous program launched in 1999. The obverse of the 1995 quarter was designed by John Flanagan, featuring the iconic bust of George Washington facing left. Around the portrait is the inscription Liberty at the top, and just beneath Washington's chin is the motto, "In God We Trust." At the bottom is the date 1995, and just beside Washington's ponytail you'll find the small P mint mark, identifying that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse design features a bold and powerful bald eagle, another enduring symbol of American pride. The eagle is perched with its wings spread, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons, symbolizing readiness to defend the nation, while an olive branch sits below, representing peace. The inscriptions include United States of America and E Pluribus Unum at the top, and the denomination quarter dollar at the bottom. In terms of specifications, the 1995 P quarter was struck in copper-nickel clad composition, which was standard since 1965. It has a pure copper core with outer layers made of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The coin weighs 5.67 grams, measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge. While it lacks the silver content of earlier quarters, its durability made it perfect for decades of circulation. The Philadelphia Mint struck a massive number of quarters in 1995, with a mintage of over 1.1 billion coins. With such a high production figure, the 1995 P is not considered rare, and many remain in circulation to this day. If you found one in change, it's likely been passed through countless hands, making it an everyday piece of American commerce. When we talk about a coin in circulated condition, like most 1995 P quarters people find, it means the coin has visible wear from daily use. This includes loss of luster, surface scratches, small nicks, and sometimes discoloration or dirt buildup. While circulated examples usually hold no more than face value, they are still appreciated by collectors as part of the series. For those interested in values, a circulated 1995 P quarter generally trades at its face value of 25 cents. Collectors often only pay premiums for uncirculated examples with brilliant luster and minimal marks. High-grade coins certified as MS-66 or MS-67 can sell for a few dollars, and in rare cases, coins graded MS-68 or higher may reach into the hundreds, but these are extremely rare. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1995 quarters is the potential for error coins. Misstrikes, double dies, off-center strikes, and planchet errors are always things collectors look for. While the 1995 P does not have a famous double die variety like the 1995 Lincoln Cent, error examples still show up from time to time and can be worth much more than face value. The 1995 quarter is also interesting because it was one of the last years before the U.S. Mint launched the 50-state quarters program in 1999. Collectors often see the 1990s Washington quarters as the closing chapter of the original eagle reverse design, which had been used since the 1930s. Owning a 1995 quarter is like holding a piece of that transition period in your hand. From a historical perspective, coins like the 1995 P represent the everyday economy of the mid-1990s. Think about where your coin might have traveled: vending machines, cash registers, bus fares, grocery stores, and banks. Every scratch and mark on your circulated coin is evidence of its journey through American life. For new collectors, a 1995 P quarter in circulated condition is an excellent starting piece. It's affordable, easy to find, and it teaches you about mint marks, coin grading, and coin design. While it may not make you rich, it's a great way to practice identifying wear, strike strength, and collector value. Another fascinating aspect of this coin is how it connects us to both minting technology and American symbolism. The eagle reverse emphasizes the nation's strength and peace, while Washington's portrait reflects leadership and independence. Even in circulated condition, these messages remain clear and powerful. Because of the enormous number minted, most collectors will already have a 1995 P quarter in their collections, but some focus on building full-year sets or mint mark sets. In these cases, the Philadelphia 1995 issue is essential to complete the lineup alongside the 1995 D from Denver and the 1995 S proof coins from San Francisco. It's also worth mentioning that circulated coins like the 1995 P are important to preserve for future generations. While billions exist today, many are eventually melted down, damaged, or lost. Collectors who set aside even circulated examples are helping to preserve the history of U.S. coinage. So to sum up, the 1995 P Washington quarter is not rare and, in circulated condition, is generally worth only its face value. But that doesn't make it any less fascinating. It's a snapshot of American coinage before the state quarter revolution. It carries iconic imagery of George Washington and the bald eagle, and it has likely passed through decades of American hands before reaching you. Whether you save it as part of a collection or simply appreciate it as history in your pocket, the 1995 P quarter is worth a closer look.